Hold your kibble, possum pals. Ever feel a bad vibe but can't explain it? Turns out your pup might have superpowers. Join me to unleash the secret of their sixth sense for sussing out the shady characters. We'll sniff out the science from super senses to pup psychology. Imagine your dog as your ultimate furry lie detector. And be sure to stick around for some superhero dog stories, expert insights, and best of all, training tips to turn your pup into a personal security system. Ditch the doubt, stay tuned, and prepare to be amazed by the possum power of canine perception. Woof! Can your pup sniff out trouble? The secret senses of doggo detectives. Ever felt that unsettling vibe about someone but couldn't quite put your finger on it? Well, your furry companion might be your secret weapon against bad vibes. While we can't say for sure that dogs can definitely identify bad people, there's fascinating evidence suggesting they possess remarkable abilities to perceive and react to human emotions and character. Supercharged senses. You ain't kidding, pal. Compared to us humans, our furry friends are practically superheroes when it comes to sensing the world around them. Their noses are like supercharged vacuum cleaners, sniffing out scents we couldn't even imagine. We're talking 10,000 to 100,000 times stronger than ours. That means they can pick up on the tiniest whiff of emotions like fear or anger that we totally miss. Imagine your pup catching onto your stress vibes before you even realize you're clenching your fists. Pretty possum, right? It's like they have a secret decoder ring for the language of smells, and we're just stuck speaking gibberish. Emotional cues. But scent isn't the only superpower these canine Einsteins possess. They're also ninjas of body language, reading folks like open books with their big old puppy eyes. They can spot the tiniest twitch of a tail, the slightest slump in the shoulders, even the ghost of a frown that we humans might miss blinking right at us. Remember that time Fido got all shifty-eyed when your usually chill neighbor stomped over with fists clenched tighter than a bulldog's jaw? Yeah, your pup wasn't just being dramatic. Their superpowered observation skills probably picked up on some hidden tension you never saw coming. It's like they have a built-in lie detector in their furry little brains, sniffing out suspicious vibes faster than you can say walkies. Canine psychology. Woof! Now this is where things get truly tail-wagging interesting. Studies have shown that our furry companions aren't just lovable goofballs, they're also packing some serious mental muscle. They build up a whole library of memories about the people they meet, like a doggy version of Facebook. Had a run-in with a grumpy dude who barked orders and stomped around? Your pup might remember that and get a little wary of anyone who throws off similar vibes. This memory bank lets them distinguish between friends and strangers, and maybe even give us a hint about someone's character. So next time your dog gives the stink eye to your mailman, don't dismiss it as bad manners. They might just be using their doggy detective skills to sniff out something fishy. But wait, is it a sixth sense? Hold your treats there, partner. Let's not get carried away thinking our furry friends are psychic or something. They're not mind readers, just super observant pups who react based on what their senses and past experiences tell them. Sure, they might pick up on clues we miss, like a hidden fear or tension, but remember, they're interpreting things through their doggy lens, not judging folks like some grumpy old hound. So if your pup lets out a grumble at someone, don't jump to conclusions. It could be they're scared, not being a jerk. Just like us, they gotta communicate the best they can, and sometimes that means a woof or two when something feels off. Let's be responsible pet parents and understand their language, not just accusing them of having magical powers they don't. Real-life heroes. Now that's what I'm talking about. Forget superheroes in capes. Our furry friends are the real deal when it comes to sensing danger. Take Hero, the Labrador Retriever who sniffed out a gas leak before his family even knew something was wrong. Or Buddy, the German Shepherd who practically became a medical alert dog, detecting his owner's seizure before it hit. These aren't just isolated cases. There are countless stories of dogs using their super senses to save the day. It's like they have built-in radar for trouble, picking up on unseen threats way before we even notice a thing. Pretty possum, huh? So next time you see your pup perk up their ears or stare intently at nothing, don't ignore it. They might just be trying to warn you about something bigger than a rogue squirrel. Unlocking your dog's potential. While your pup might not be able to replace your trusty human lie detector, although wouldn't that be awesome? Understanding their incredible senses can seriously strengthen your bond. Watch their body language and how they react to new faces. See how they interact with familiar folks when they're happy, grumpy, or scared. By paying attention to these doggy tells, you can start deciphering their unique language and even improve your communication. It's like learning a whole new possum dialect. Remember, your pup isn't just a furry friend. They're a super-powered observer with valuable insights to share. So tune in to their barks, whines, and wags. They might just be telling you something important. Beyond suspicion. Now, hold on there, partner. Remember, our furry friends might be super sniffers, but they're not judges and juries. Just because their keen senses pick up on something we miss doesn't mean we should jump to conclusions about someone's character. As responsible pet parents, we gotta avoid letting our pups' reactions cloud our judgment. A growl or bark could be fear, excitement, or just plain doggy confusion, not some hidden accusation. Let's treat people with respect, and remember, our dogs are amazing companions, not fortune tellers. They offer valuable insights from their unique perspective, but ultimately, it's up to us to interpret those signals responsibly and fairly. So next time your pup reacts unexpectedly, take a deep breath, consider the situation, and remember, there's always more to the story than a wag or a woof. The Curious Case of Charlie. Now, this is the kind of story that gets my tail wagging. My own golden goofball, Charlie, used to bark like a banshee every time the mailman came around. Now, Mr. Mailman was the picture of friendliness, so I always figured Charlie was just being his usual excitable self. But then, one day, I noticed something different. Mr. Mailman seemed down in the dumps, shoulders slumped, barely meeting my gaze. Turns out he was going through a tough patch in his life. Now, I can't say for sure if Charlie sniffed out his anxiety, but it definitely made me appreciate his sensitivity. It's a reminder that there's always more to the story than what meets the eye, and sometimes our furry friends can pick up on things we miss. So, next time your pup throws a curveball with their reactions, take a step back, consider the bigger picture, and remember, their barks and wags might be telling you a story you never knew you needed to hear. Who knows? Your pup might be the most perceptive detective you know, working the case of life with a wet nose and a wagging tail. Unleashing your dog's inner detective. Real-life heroes. Remember Hero, the gas-sniffing Labrador? He's just one of countless canine heroes. There's Bella, the beagle who alerted her family to a hidden fire, saving their lives. Or Max, the German shepherd who tracked down a missing child lost in the woods. These incredible stories showcase the power of a dog's nose and their unwavering loyalty to their humans. Brainwaves and wagging tails, how pups pick up our feels. First off, their noses are supercharged vacuum cleaners, sniffing out special chemicals called pheromones that leak out with our emotions. Happy? They pick up on happy pheromones. Scared? Fear pheromones blare like alarm bells in their doggy noses. It's pretty possum, right? And here's the best part. We can help their super senses get even superer. Simple games like hiding treats for them to sniff out or meeting new people, always with positive reinforcement, of course, can boost their scent sleuthing skills and emotional intelligence. So next time your pup seems to be picking up on something, don't ignore it. They might just be your personal Spidey dog, using their amazing abilities to navigate the world around them. Training tips. Turn your pup into a personal security system minus the monthly fees. Hide treats and let them sniff them out. This hones their scent detection skills and builds confidence. Practice basic obedience. A well-trained dog is easier to control and focus on potential threats. Socialize them safely. Expose them to various people and situations to build a neutral response base. Remember, dogs aren't mind readers, but their remarkable abilities deserve our respect and understanding. By appreciating their unique perspective and fostering their natural talents, we can strengthen our bond and create a deeper connection with these amazing creatures. So unleash your dog's inner detective. You might be surprised at what they discover. That's a wrap on Doggy Detectives. Ready to explore more Possum Pup-related mysteries? Check out our other videos. You don't want to miss them. But before you go, let's keep the conversation barking. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever witnessed your dog reacting strangely to someone? Do you think their intuition can offer valuable insights? What questions do you have about your dog's amazing abilities? If you enjoyed this tail wagging adventure, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay curious and stay positive.